This is Super Yacht News with E. Sisman.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so the first story is, you can see a picture here on the left hand side. This is the recovery operation on the yacht that was formerly known as Aria SF. Now you might remember in the summer, this yacht, which was brand new, which was on its maiden voyage after being delivered to her new owner, caught fire and sank off the coast of Ibiza. So the yacht was a 44-meter yacht worth $25 million, and it had a crew of 7. Now there was a fire started. Now we still don't know the cause of the fire. We got some information that it started in an air conditioning unit and they were unable to get to the fire to put it out. But we've not been able to confirm that story. But anyway, as a result of that fire, the crew abandoned ship. There was a guest on trip happening at that time and everybody abandoned ship, as you can see in the footage here, and the vessel carried on burning. They were unable to put the fire out. Even the search and rescue and stuff came and they couldn't put the fire out. Now later on, the hull was towed away to a safer location, still on fire, and then later on it sank in that location. It was very shallow water though. Well, as you can see from the photograph here, the hull has been recovered from the ocean bed and now it is going to be taken away for disposal. All right, so we'll move on to the next story. Now this is an interesting story. Now this is like a dream whale encounter, as you might, if you've ever been on a whale watching tour. This is a yacht, Oceanus 393 yacht, which is a small sailing yacht with 4 crew on board. Met up with some orca whales off the coast of Portugal. One of the crew of this yacht was a marine biologist. Anyway, they were enjoying the orcas swimming around their boat when they heard a loud crack, and then the boat started to take on water. Now what they said is, what the marine biologist said is, he doesn't believe that they were attacking the vessel, but they were playing with the vessel, which resulted in the vessel actually sinking. So what actually happened is the orca whale took the rudder in his mouth and then pulled the rudder off the vessel. Now obviously the rudder's connected to the hull, it goes inside the vessel, and once they pulled that rudder off, then it started to take on water through that hole. So the crew did a mayday call to Lisbon Search and Rescue, and they very orderly, apparently, they just got all their equipment together. They had to get into their life raft. There was another yacht that heard the distress call and came to their assistance. So the search and rescue team went out, and when they got there, they'd already been rescued from their life raft onto the other yacht that was in the area. But their yacht had sunk, so it had already gone. The orca whale swam away with the rudder still in his mouth, apparently. So we go on to the next story now. Now this one is a bit of a mystery behind this one. So this is about Dimitri Mazepin. Now anyone who's into Formula One will know who this is. He is the father of someone who was a Formula One driver until this year. He was put on the sanctions list, Dimitri Mazepin. Now his son is Nikita Mazepin, and he was racing in Formula One as a driver. Now once his father got sanctioned, he lost his spot in the team and he's no longer a Formula One driver. Now the story is that he owns a 22-meter yacht called Aldebra, which was moored in Olbia in Sardinia, and the vessel was seized in March as part of the ongoing actions against Russian billionaires who have connections with Putin. Now the yacht remained there until June, but then the yacht disappeared. So a source at the Sardinia's financial police said that Mazepin knew he was on the list, but managed to make the most of the period during which we were working to establish that the boat belonged to him, as we had to investigate the chain of ownership. We were in the process of confirming the ownership when the vessel was taken away. And the police, by the way, this story comes from the Guardian newspaper. It says the police said that Mazepin hired a foreign company, which in turn hired a Sardinian captain to move the yacht away from Italy. Now, Mazepin, the company involved in organising the sailing, and the captain, who claims he did not know the ship belonged to an oligarch, each face a fine of up to 500,000 euros for illegally removing the vessel from Italy. Now that is effectively the story. The mystery starts when we tried to actually identify this yacht. Now, in the story, it says that the yacht is called Aldabra and that the yacht is 22 meters in length. Now, on the IMO database, there are no yachts with that name. In actual fact, there are only 3 vessels on the IMO database with the name Aldabra, and none of them are yachts or pleasure crafts or anything like that. Now, if you go on Marine Traffic or one of the other, like a Vessel Finder, you'll find quite a number of boats with the name Aldabra, but they don't come back to any yachts. Now, the way we normally identify a yacht is through its IMO number. But for a vessel to be required to have an IMO number, it needs to be 100 gross tons or more. Now, in the story by The Guardian, they say that the yacht is only 22 meters. So that probably means it's under 100 gross tons, so it doesn't require that IMO number. And as a result, we've been unable to find it on Marine Traffic or on any other app. Now, there's various different websites that have covered this story. Now, in the Guardian one, they don't even show a photograph of the yacht. And that's probably because they were unable to find a picture of it too. They showed a picture of motor yacht Lena, which was arrested in San Remo. Now, on some other websites, they've shown a picture of this yacht, which is a 27 meter, which is called Aldabra, but it's the size that's being referred to is a different size. So we're not sure if that is the boat. Now, when we looked on Marine Traffic and to find a listing for this vessel, it comes back as registered as a fishing vessel, and it doesn't have an IMO number, and the MMSI number doesn't come back to anything. And on one other website, they referred to Aldabra and Mazepin in a story, and they show this boat, which is a 51 meter yacht. But that yacht was sold in 2017 and has been called Motor Yacht Atlas ever since. So it's unlikely that it's that boat as well. The only boat that we've been able to find that is a 22 meter or 72 foot boat is this one here. This fits the bill. It doesn't have an IMO number. So this may be the boat that went missing from Sardinia. Now, if you were in Sardinia this summer and you remember being moored next to this boat, please get in touch. But yeah, there seems to be quite a bit of confusion about this particular yacht. All right, guys, just before I go, don't forget to vote for the Super Yacht of the Year. We mentioned it in the last video. I will put a link in the description, and I'll try and put one up here. It's in the community community part of the YouTube channel. You can go there and you can check it out. Please be sure to check out the criteria. Now, the criteria this year is the yacht that has defined the industry for 2022, which is basically being all about sanctions and stuff like that. That's why most of the boats on there are boats that are involved in sanctions. So, but anyway, be sure to check out that poll. We will announce the winner of who we think is the Super Yacht of the Year, the team at East Super Yachts. We will also give you who the Patreons voted for, and we will also give you who the People's Choice voted for in the video, which will come at the end of the year. Also, be sure to check out our Patreon page. We have exclusive videos on there not found on YouTube. You'll get early access to features, advert free, and you'll also get to suggest video topics and ask questions in our Q&As and much more. So check out that. I'll put links in all the normal places and everything. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much. If you've got any information for us, especially with about that story about Aldabra, please get in touch in the normal fashion. You can get us on the About page of the YouTube channel. You can get us on Instagram, on Facebook Messenger, and you can also get us on Threema. Be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell for future notifications. Please be sure to subscribe if you watch our channel regularly. Just hit that subscribe button, it doesn't cost anything. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you really soon. Bye-bye.